Welcome back, and it's time for us to bring you up to speed. No, we're still staying in Ghana, but this time I'm going to throw that Ghana ball to Coyote. Coyote, have you caught it? Catch it now.
Particularly because we do well in football, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's a reason we did that. You understand later.
We're bringing to you someone who's held a Guinness World Record, not once, not twice, but, ladies and gentlemen, 3 times. So we have joining us in our Lagos studio a gentleman who is an award-winning filmmaker as well, calls himself a creative visionary. His name, Jephthah Appiah. Good morning and welcome to the Morning Brief.
Good morning.
First, let's start with the Guinness World Record. What is your record in? What specialty is your record?
Which page of the book do you want? Are you tearing?
Which page are you in? Please tell us about it, because I know a lot of people want to know and they'll be interested.
I'm in the soccer space. I did the longest world record in playing of FIFA games. That's EA Sports. And longest playing of FIFA soccer, longest playing of sports.
So you need to say this again for parents. You know, once you are playing that game more than 20 minutes, they're like, go and read your books, or they remember you have to watch plates or you have to clean. But this is something you sat down.
Yes.
And for how long did you play?
I actually did it for 5 days. I was basically like 6 days, because when we did the first 20 hours, you know, like issues in Nigeria. So we had
this is the second segment that this issue is covered.
So we had a light issue. Our step down went down, so we lost our first 20 hours. So we have to restart again. So basically like 6 days. I sat down for like 5 days.
So you had played 20 hours?
20 hours.
Then the power issues
went off. So we lost our drives. We were not able to back up during those times. So
you had to start again. So ideally, if you put that together,
like 125 hours.
So you didn't suffer screen fatigue?
No.
Did you take breaks?
I was taking 10 minutes break. So I compiled all those breaks, like 40 minutes each 4 hours, and I rest. I was doing like 8 hours, then I rest for like 40 minutes and come back again.
What's your obsession with football? What is that about?
I like football. I think if I didn't study mathematics in university, I would have surely played ball.
Now it has become complicated.
I would have surely played ball. But, you know, these days, our parents don't allow you to go and play football. Right. It is for rascal children and all those things. So I think I used to run from school to go and play FIFA. So when I grew up, I'm like, okay, let me do this.
I'm the boss of me. I can do what I want.
Let me break this record.
But thank God you went to school, because I imagine that helped you with a lot of other things in life. So it's like a very interesting battle set.
So at the end, okay, Bukola.
Go ahead.
I know you don't like. Okay, I will allow you. Ask the question.
Well, I just wanted to find out why you didn't get it into the Ghanaian national team, but you're playing, you know, the screen soccer.
And I'm not allowed to continue playing football. My parents have to force me to go to school, so I just have to play with my hand.
If not, you would not have gone to school.
I doubt.
So when you were breaking this record, was it in Nigeria?
Yeah, I did this in Lagos, VI. Thanks to MultiChoice, they gave me a space.
Okay.
Because I schooled there, so they gave me a space to use. So they are basically like they're my sponsors who help me to get a space.
So let me look for small trouble. So who owns this award now? I know you're from the Ashanti region, but you won it in Lagos.
Yeah, I won it.
So let's be clear. Give us that credit. You use our infrastructure to win an award. Is it fair to send it to Ghana?
Bro is like, how do I get out of this now?
But when the certificate landed in Nigeria, I'll give one to Nigerians and carry 2 to them. Because they actually helped me. I would say Nigeria is a very nice place. They actually supported me, all my team members. Even though I had people flying in from the EA Sports president flew in from Ghana to Nigeria to come and support me. But 90% of my team members are Nigerians, which have dedicated all their time and money to support me to do this. So I actually give them one certificate and carry the rest.
We don't mind.
Okay, we'll take one.
And I think it speaks to the power of collaboration. Yeah. We can actually do a lot together. It hurts when, for example, you want to travel across African countries and you see the ticket price. You're like, come on, I'm not traveling outside of the continent. I'm traveling 2 countries away. Or trying to get a visa, and when you expect that this is meant to be one country, after all, they say, where are you from? You're from Africa. So they see Africa as one country. Why don't we make Africa one country? So this is great. This is why we're spotlighting issues like this, but also talking about your talent, your grit, the perseverance. You're also a filmmaker, right? So you bring in a lot of talent. We can talk about how you set the record for PES. By the way, did you win all your matches? Is there a record for the number of matches won? Did you play online, or you were playing with
I was playing with computer? Yes, I won all my games. I actually play game. I'm looking for any person who thinks he can play game in Nigeria.
So you think you can beat me on?
If you think you can meet me when. Anytime you're free.
I need to get my skills out. I need to go and practice again at home.
So what would be the stakes? Would you put all your records, and then if I win you, I'll get your certificate?
Even if I put my record on and you take it, my name is still on it. If you go
and so that way we keep 3 in Nigeria instead of 1.
We can put my record on.
So
God, be very careful.
I can imagine how exciting is it to venture into all of this. Tell us about that excitement, because this is like fun all the way, while you're doing something quite big.
I actually love it. I would really like to do it again. Something that I was so excited to do. Sitting down for like 6 days without feeling any headache, without taking. I didn't take any drugs. The only thing I was taking was water and gum to help me not to sleep. And sitting down for that time, after that, I've not even felt any waist pain. And I just imagine people will always complain, how are you doing it? Are you not feeling like this? But because of the fun of it, I love to challenge myself. I'm the kind of person who always like to dare and do the things that people think is difficult to do. And that's one thing that's awesome.
We have to talk about his filmmaking at some point.
Beyond your love for football, you may have to give more credit to Nigeria, because I'm wondering what inspired your attempt to break the Guinness World Record, because this year we've had many Nigerians breaking the Guinness World Record. So was that a challenge for you as well? And Nigerians are doing it, so I can do it too.
Game-a-thon.
Nigerians are doing it. That's very nice, and I think I've picked some of my inspiration from Nigerians. Yes, all of them have break one record. I break 3 records, so that is a record for another Nigerian.
You're giving us 1.
I'll give Nigeria 1. I'll take 2. So we still have 2 records.
Before I forget, tell us about your movies and your journey into
filmmaking
genre.
So I had a scholarship from Ghana to come and study film in Nigeria. I did 6 months online, 6 months physical. After that, I've worked on a lot of projects. I'm a professional sound designer and a production sound recordist. I've had like 2 AMVCAs. I've worked on Netflix projects. I've worked on Amazon Prime projects. I've done a lot of YouTube projects in Nigeria. And I'll say the film industry in Nigeria is actually the best as compared to Ghana. Because I left Ghana with a little idea in film, but now I can professionally say that I can do film with ease. And the way Nigerians work is something that I sometimes cannot understand, because you can wake up from 6 a.m. to the next morning, 6 p.m. shooting film, and Nigerians are not getting tired. Even the fact that they don't have lights, we have a lot of lights.
Oh, you didn't need to go there.
That's like 4 times.
That's 4 times you have hit us on this show.
Okay, go on.
You have a lot of light issues in Nigeria. The economy is not actually that stable, but Nigerians are actually pushing, and that's one thing that has really helped me a lot. Now, if I can go to Ghana or any part of the world and work without complaining, because Nigerians with the economic challenges are always working without complaining. Because if you complain, kind of like who's coming to help you, and that's one thing I like about Nigeria.
That's why we'll give you a Nigerian wife if you're not married already.
I have one already.
Oh,
your Nigerian wife?
Yeah, I have a Nigerian woman that I'll marry very soon.
Oh, fantastic!
She's from Edo State.
Wow.
So please, your award now, all of it has to come back here.
You're not going.
You're not going anywhere. Bye. Bye to Kumasi.
This one literally came to
colonize.
Well, fantastic. Absolutely. It's always said that if you can thrive in Nigeria, you can thrive anywhere in the world. Anywhere, literally. And I know our Jollof Wars will still continue. We love it like that. Some of my friends went to Ghana recently, and you know what the Wi-Fi password was? Ghana Jollof is the best. Yeah. So you have to type that as a Wi-Fi just so that you can get it. But we wish you the very best. It's great to hear the things you're doing. It's amazing how some of those things add up. Jephthah Appiah, Guinness World Record holder 3 times.
Yes.
Come on. Award-winning filmmaker. Thank you so much. And thank you for showing us what partnership looks like and how we can thrive as Africans.
And congratulations, you have a new president.
Yeah, the best president you have.
And let us know when your wedding is going to happen.
And after that wedding, you're not taking those awards to Ghana.
Alrighty, we have to anchor at this point. Fantastic conversation we just had with Jephthah. Thank you for being a part of the show. Let's work together, okay? Let's work together rather than just compete unnecessarily. I'm Coyote Okikulu.
Let's do this again tomorrow. I am Bukola Kuka.
I'm Jeffrey, who's on Sunrise Daily. It's at the top of the hour. Stay with us.